I am thrilled to be sharing with you today's message on how to achieve more with less effort. I know that many of you may be feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and frustrated with the constant demands of life. It seems like no matter how hard we work, there's always more to be done, and it can be exhausting. But here's the thing, you are not alone in this struggle. In fact, it's a common challenge that many of us face. But the good news is, there are ways to overcome this and turn things around. That's why I'm excited to share with you today 5 powerful ways to achieve more with less effort. These strategies have helped countless individuals, including myself, to increase productivity, reduce stress, and ultimately achieve more with less effort. So if you're ready to take control of your life and make the most out of your time and energy, then you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of how to achieve more with less effort and start living a more fulfilled and successful life. So without further ado, let's dive into our 5 ways to achieve more with less effort. Starting with the 5th way, which is achieve more with less effort by taking breaks and recharge. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can taking breaks help us achieve more? But trust me, my friends, it is a crucial step in our journey towards success. We live in a society that glorifies the hustle and grind culture. We are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us to work harder, longer, and without breaks. But the truth is, this mentality is not sustainable. We are not machines, we are human beings. And just like any machine, we need to rest and recharge in order to function at our best. Think about it. When was the last time you took a break from work? And I don't mean scrolling through social media or binge watching your favorite TV show. I mean a real break, where you disconnect from work and allow your mind and body to rest. If you can't remember, then it's time to make a change. Taking breaks is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength and self-awareness. It shows that you value your well-being and understand the importance of recharging your batteries. And let me tell you, my friends, when you take breaks and recharge, you will achieve more with less effort. But how exactly does this work? Well, let me break it down for you. When we work for long periods without breaks, our productivity and focus start to decline. Our brains get tired, and we start making more mistakes. We become less efficient, and it takes us longer to complete tasks. And what do we do when we are not seeing results? We work even harder, thinking that it will make a difference. But the truth is, it only leads to burnout and exhaustion. On the other hand, when we take breaks, we give our brains a chance to rest and recharge. This allows us to come back to our work with a fresh perspective and renewed energy. We are able to think more clearly and make better decisions. Our productivity and creativity increase, and we are able to achieve more in less time. And the best part, we don't feel drained and exhausted at the end of the day. But taking breaks is not just about resting our minds, it is also about taking care of our physical health. Sitting at a desk for hours on end can lead to a sedentary lifestyle, which can have negative effects on our health. Taking breaks allows us to get up, move our bodies, and get some much-needed exercise. This not only improves our physical health, but also increases our energy levels and improves our mood. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I have so much work to do, I can't afford to take breaks. My friends, I understand that you may have a lot on your plate, but let me ask you this. What good is it to work nonstop if you are not producing quality work? Wouldn't it be better to take a break, recharge, and come back to your work with a clear mind and fresh perspective? Trust me, the quality of your work will improve, and you will achieve more in less time. But taking breaks is not just about resting and recharging. It is also about finding balance in our lives. We cannot be successful if we are constantly burning ourselves out. We need to find a balance between work and play, between hustle and rest. And taking breaks is a crucial step in achieving that balance. Which leads us to number 4, which is achieve more with less effort by focusing on quality over quantity. Now, this may seem counterintuitive at first. After all, isn't it logical that the more we do, the more we achieve? But I'm here to tell you that that is not always the case. Let me share with you a personal story. When I first started my journey towards success, I was eager and determined to do as much as I could. I believed that the more tasks I completed, the closer I would be to my goals. But as time went by, I realized that I was spreading myself too thin. I was doing a lot, but I wasn't doing anything exceptionally well. And that is when I understood the power of quality over quantity. You see, when we focus on quantity, we tend to overlook the importance of quality. We rush through tasks, we cut corners, and we compromise on the standards we set for ourselves. But when we shift our focus to quality, we take the time to do things right. We pay attention to the details, we put in our best effort, and we hold ourselves to a higher standard. Now, some of you may be thinking, but Jim, doesn't focusing on quality mean that we do less? And my answer to that is yes, it does. But let me ask you this, would you rather do 10 things half-heartedly or one thing with all your heart and soul? I believe the answer is clear. Focusing on quality over quantity also means that we prioritize and eliminate the unnecessary. We learn to say no to things that do not align with our goals and values. We focus on the tasks that truly matter and give them our undivided attention. This not only saves us time and energy, but it also allows us to produce exceptional results. Another benefit of focusing on quality is that it sets us apart from the crowd. In a world where everyone is chasing after quantity, being someone who values quality stands out. It shows that we have a strong work ethic, attention to detail, and a desire for excellence. And these are qualities that are highly sought after in any field. Now, I am not saying that quantity is not important. It certainly has its place. But when we make quality our priority, we can achieve more with less effort. We no longer have to spread ourselves too thin, and we can focus on the things that truly matter. So how can we incorporate this principle into our lives? The first step is to set high standards for ourselves. We must strive for excellence in everything we do. Whether it is a small task or a big project, we must give it our best effort and aim for perfection. Secondly, we must learn to prioritize and eliminate the unnecessary. This means saying no to things that do not align with our goals and focusing on the tasks that will bring us closer to our dreams. Lastly, we must be patient and persistent. Achieving quality takes time and effort. It requires us to slow down and pay attention to the details, but the results are worth it. When we focus on quality, we not only achieve more, but we also find joy and fulfillment in our work. Which leads us to number 3, which is achieve more with less effort by using technology and tools. Now, some of you may be wondering, how can technology and tools help us achieve more with less effort? Well, let me tell you, my friends, technology and tools are like a magic wand that can help us transform our lives and businesses. Firstly, let's talk about technology. It has made our lives so much easier and efficient. We no longer have to spend hours doing mundane tasks that can now be automated. Take, for example, the use of computers and the internet. With just a few clicks, we can access a vast amount of information, connect with people from all over the world, and even run our businesses from the comfort of our own homes. But it's not just about the convenience and speed that technology offers. It's also about the opportunities it presents. With the rise of social media and e-commerce, we now have the ability to reach a global audience and market our products and services to a much larger customer base. This allows us to achieve more with less effort, as we no longer have to physically go out and market our businesses. We can do it all from our computers or even our smartphones. Now let's talk about tools. Tools are like the cherry on top of the cake. They are the extra boost that can take us from good to great. There are countless tools available to us today, from project management tools to marketing automation software. These tools not only save us time and effort, but they also help us streamline our processes and make them more efficient. For example, if you're a business owner, you can use project management tools to keep track of your tasks and deadlines, collaborate with your team, and monitor your progress. This not only helps you achieve more with less effort, but it also ensures that your projects are completed on time and to the best of your ability. Similarly, if you're a content creator, you can use tools like Canva or Adobe Creative Suite to create stunning visuals for your social media or website. These tools not only save you time and effort, but they also help you create professional-looking content that can attract more viewers and potential customers. But it's not just about business, my friends. Tools can also help us in our personal lives. For example, there are countless apps available that can help us track our fitness, manage our finances, and even improve our mental well-being. These tools can help us achieve our personal goals with less effort, as they provide us with the necessary guidance and support. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, all this technology and tools sound great, but how do we know which ones to use? And that's a valid question. With so many options available, it can be overwhelming to choose the right ones. But my advice to you is to do your research, read reviews, and ask for recommendations from people you trust. And most importantly, don't be afraid to try new things. You never know which tool or technology might be the game changer for you. Which leads us to number 2, which is achieve more with less effort by delegating tasks. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Jim, isn't hard work the key to success? How can we achieve more by delegating tasks? And I understand your skepticism, but let me tell you, delegating tasks is not about avoiding hard work. It is about working smarter, not harder. You see, we all have limited time and energy. We cannot do everything ourselves, and even if we try, we will eventually burn out. But by delegating tasks, we can utilize our time and energy in the most efficient way possible. We can focus on the tasks that truly require our attention and leave the rest to others. This not only helps us achieve more in less time, but also allows us to maintain a better work-life balance. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Jim, I don't have anyone to delegate tasks to. I am a one-person show. Well, my friends, let me tell you, there is always a way. You can delegate tasks to your family members, friends, or even hire someone to help you. The key is to identify the tasks that can be delegated and find the right people to delegate them to. But before we dive into the how of delegating tasks, let's first understand why it is so important. You see, when we try to do everything ourselves, we limit our potential. We only have a certain set of skills and knowledge, and by delegating tasks, we can tap into the skills and knowledge of others. This not only helps us achieve more, but also brings new ideas and perspectives to the table. Moreover, delegating tasks also helps us build a team. We cannot achieve great success alone. We need a team of like-minded individuals who can support us and help us grow. By delegating tasks, we not only lighten our workload, but also give others the opportunity to learn and grow. And when we have a strong team, we can achieve much more with less effort. Now let's talk about how to delegate tasks effectively. First and foremost, you need to identify the tasks that can be delegated. These are the tasks that are not your core responsibilities and can be done by others. Once you have identified these tasks, you need to find the right people to delegate them to. Look for individuals who have the skills and knowledge to handle these tasks. And most importantly, trust them to do the job. Yes, trust is a crucial element when it comes to delegating tasks. You need to trust the people you delegate tasks to. And this trust comes from effective communication. Clearly communicate your expectations and provide all the necessary information and resources for the task. But at the same time, give them the freedom to work in their own way. This not only builds trust, but also allows them to bring their unique skills and ideas to the table. Another important aspect of delegating tasks is to provide feedback. Don't just delegate a task and forget about it. Check in with the person, provide feedback, and offer support if needed. This not only helps the person improve, but also ensures that the task is completed to your satisfaction. And finally, don't be afraid to delegate important tasks. I know it can be scary to let go of tasks that are crucial for your success, but trust me, it is worth it. By delegating important tasks, you not only free up your time and energy, but also give others the opportunity to step up and grow. And when you have a team of individuals who can handle important tasks, you can achieve much more with less effort. Which leads us to number one, which is achieve more with less effort by prioritizing your tasks. Now, you may be wondering, why is this the number one way? The answer is simple. Because prioritizing your tasks allows you to focus your time and energy on the most important things, which ultimately leads to greater productivity and success. Let me share with you a story from my own life. When I first started my career, I was a young, ambitious man with big dreams. I had a long list of things I wanted to achieve, and I was determined to do them all. I was constantly busy, running from one task to another, trying to get everything done. But at the end of the day, I felt exhausted, and I realized that I wasn't making much progress towards my goals. That's when I learned the power of prioritizing. I took a step back and looked at my to-do list. I realized that not all tasks were equal. Some were more important than others, and some were just time wasters. So I made a list of my top priorities and focused all my energy on them. And you know what? I started seeing results. I was achieving more with less effort because I was focusing on the tasks that truly mattered. This is the key to success, knowing what tasks deserve your time and energy. You see, we all have 24 hours in a day, and how we use those hours determines our success. We cannot control time, but we can control how we use it. And that's where prioritizing comes in. Now, let me share with you 3 simple steps to help you prioritize your tasks and achieve more with less effort. Step 1, identify your goals. The first step is to identify your goals. What do you want to achieve? What are your long-term and short-term goals? Once you have a clear understanding of your goals, you can then break them down into smaller, actionable tasks. For example, if your goal is to start a successful business, your tasks may include market research, creating a business plan, and networking. By identifying your goals, you can then prioritize these tasks based on their importance and urgency. Step 2, determine the importance and urgency of your tasks. The second step is to determine the importance and urgency of your tasks. This is where the famous Eisenhower matrix comes into play. This matrix categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: important and urgent, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither important nor urgent. The key here is to focus on the important tasks, whether they are urgent or not. These are the tasks that will bring you closer to your goals and have a long-term impact on your success. The urgent but not important tasks can be delegated or eliminated, while the neither important nor urgent tasks can be put on hold or eliminated altogether. Step 3, take action. The final step is to take action. Prioritizing your tasks is only effective if you actually take action on them. So make a plan and stick to it. Focus on your top priorities and allocate your time and energy accordingly. And remember, it's okay to say no to tasks that don't align with your goals or don't add value to your life. By following these 3 simple steps, you will be able to prioritize your tasks and achieve more with less effort. You will have a clear direction, and your time and energy will be focused on the things that truly matter. I want to leave you with this quote by Stephen Covey. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. So my challenge to you is to start prioritizing your tasks today and see the difference it makes in your life. Remember, success is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things. Thank you.